I'm working on a building. I'm working on a building. I'm working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. If I was a gambler, let me tell you what I would do. Well, I'd quit my gambling and go work on a building. I'm working on a building. I'm working on a building. I'm working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building. Build it for my Lord, for my Lord. If I was a drunkard, let me tell you what I would do. Well, I'd quit my drinking and go to work on the building. Get on the building, I'm working on the building. I'm working on the building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. If I was a sinner, let me tell you what I would do. Well, I'd quit my sin and then go to work on the building. Working on the building, I'm working on the building. I'm working on the building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building. Building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord.
One smile at what we go through. One stop to the rhythm that divides you. And I speak to you like the chorus to the verse. Drop another line like a coda with the curse. Coming like a freak show takes the stage. We give them the games they play. So say I want something else to get me through this semi-time kind of life. Baby, baby, I want something else. I'm not listening when you say
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we invite you to your seats. Our program will begin in just a few moments. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we invite you to your seats at this time.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. My name's Matthew Estes. I serve this year as the Kentucky FFA State Vice President, and I want to welcome everybody to the 9th Annual Kentucky FFA Foundation Gala. From the ranches of California to the farms of Kentucky, this ag power couple brings passion wherever they go. Kaya Burchett is a 7th generation California rancher, award-winning advocate, and a motivational speaker who's keynoting this year's National FFA Convention. Brent Burchett grew up on a Kentucky grain and tobacco farm and now leads government affairs at Farm Credit Mid-America. They are here to bring the fun, so let's give a big Kentucky FFA welcome to your MCs for the night, Kaya and Brent Burchett.
What a good-looking bunch of people. Y'all clean up really good. Good to see everybody tonight. Welcome. Hello, Adam. I didn't see you earlier. Good to see you. We'll come see you in a little bit. Here we're gonna work the crowd. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight, y'all. This event is such a big deal in Kentucky. This is our, I believe, 9th annual Blue and Gold Gala. Would you believe over the last 9 years that you all have raised over $1 million to Kentucky FFA? That is amazing. We want to first recognize our presenting sponsor this evening. I haven't seen the commissioner yet. He's probably here visiting with people, but we want to thank the Kentucky Department of Agriculture being our presenting sponsor this evening, and we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. This is such an awesome cause. I know it's so dear to you all's hearts, and what a privilege it is for Kaya and I to be able to be here. Kaya is a professional speaker. She was actually in Missouri this morning, made a 5-hour drive. Looks great. You cleaned up well.
Thank you, thank you. I think there was a few women who saw me with an open suitcase in the bathroom. If you saw me, I am not homeless, okay? I was invited. That was me.
Kaya's a professional speaker. She does such an awesome job. This is actually our first time ever co-emceeing anything, so.
Please be kind to us. Okay?
Yeah. Kaya gets paid to speak, and I have to pay people to speak to them as a lobbyist, so it's a little different. Go ahead, Kaya.
You know, before we get started, if you heard in the intro, I'm not from around these parts. And you might be asking yourself the question, how in the heck did a Californian land here in Kentucky? And the story for this evening actually begins not far from here at the Kentucky State Fair. And there were several of you in the audience that were actually there that very week that it started. I had just moved across the world to the foreign land of Kentucky to start my first big kid job after college for the Kentucky Cattlemen's Association. It was my first week on the job, and we were setting up our educational booth at the Kentucky State Fair at the Big Red Barn. And as we're setting up, 2 ladies and a cameraman from the local WHAS news team and the Courier Journal come up and decide that I look like a great candidate to be ambush makeovered. Lucky me, or should I have been offended? I don't know. But the story is so good because it was that very same day that I was ambush makeovered at the Kentucky State Fair that I met this handsome Callaway County gentleman.
You were cleaned up pretty good. I was impressed.
And the moral of that story is sometimes it pays off to look like crap at 9 a.m. because someone might come swoop in, save you, give you a makeover, and you could meet your lifelong soulmate. Hot tip that you learned here.
I remember sitting next to Kaya at the fair, and of course, I don't know a lot of Californians. Probably most of you all don't either. We don't get out much necessarily in Kentucky. And I was telling her about my family's farm in western Kentucky. And she said, oh, yeah, my family's got a little ranch in California. And I said, well, how big is the ranch? She said, it's 60,000 acres. I said, what's your name again, sweetheart? I need to get to know you.
He was fooled, okay, because the land where I'm from is not like this luscious green land of Kentucky where y'all get that wet stuff that falls from the sky. So 60 barren acres. But, you know, this story actually begins on the barren acres of California. The reason I'm standing on stage today is actually because I was just a rural ranch kid in California who joined FFA as a high schooler myself. And in hindsight, it was really through FFA programs that I kickstarted my public speaking career. And that is what tonight is all about. This Foundation is all about laying the foundation for the future of agricultural leaders. And I'm so grateful for the way the FFA programs have nourished my own career. And I am so grateful for every single one of you in this room who believes in that mission and is here to support it for future leaders here in Kentucky.
All right, y'all. There are many ways you can support these young leaders this evening. We're so excited for what we're going to do. And in years past, when I was here last year, we did a game of paper, rock, scissors. We're going to mix it up a little bit, y'all. I know it says that in your program, but we're going to be playing a game of heads or tails. Same basic principle. We're just mixing it up. Heads or tails chances are just $25. You need to make sure you get a flashy red. Who's got a flashy red light? I see them flashing several. All right. So if you don't know what that is, ask some of those folks what those are.
We have some helpers over here. Will you raise your hand, ladies, in the pink fascinators? If you have not signed up to play this game yet, raise your hand, and they will come over and make sure that you get one of those flashy lights for our game here in a few.
Kaya. All right. You're going to have a chance to win a Churchill Downs experience. I know for a lot of you, a lot of the peasants here, this may be the first time y'all been to Millionaires Row, but Kai and I, we're here every year, Kai. I sweep the floors, Kai waits tables.
He's full. Yeah, that's accurate. Right.
Now, this package, Kai, is not just any old prize. This is a trifecta package, includes the following: one table for 8 on Millionaires Row, where you're sitting today, a chef's table lunch or dinner, reserved seating, 8 racing programs, special access to watch a race be called from an announcer stand. You can't just get that anywhere. And a custom painting of Churchill Downs. So if you look at your program, the painting that's featured there, if you look all the way in the back by the auction table, that is what you're going to be going home with tonight. Now, here's your legal disclaimer. This package may be used anytime during our 2025-2026 racing seasons based on availability with exceptions of Derby Week, opening night through Derby, Oaks and Derby days, Mother's Day, Preakness Day, Belmont Day, Father's Day, all-night racing dates, Breeders' Cup Day, and Thanksgiving weekend. But you will find a time, I'm sure. There's going to be a lot of good horse racing.
Also, if you only have 6 friends, Brent and I are available to join you.
Yeah, we'll come with you. We'd love to come. Of course, another way you can support the young leaders this evening is with our silent auction. Now, all that you didn't see any little sign-up sheets back there. That's because it's all online. Bid high and bid often is what Sheldon said to say. And have you all seen some of the auction items back there? We got some pretty nice stuff. I saw some cupcakes that I thought we might get some cupcakes, guys, something to ride home tonight. But I think they were at $100. What's the cupcakes at now, Leah? They were like $160. They're pretty high.
The finest cupcakes. They should probably go for more money. Go ahead and throw another bid on there.
Now, that silent auction will close when the live auction begins, so you still got some time. You can turn to the back of your program. You got all those QR codes. If you don't know what that is, ask some young people around you. They'll show you how to bid. Last is something I am hoping we're going to get some raffle tickets, guys. I think tonight, do we still get to win? I didn't ask Sheldon. Do we get the prize if we win? I hope we're not ineligible because we're going to buy some raffle tickets. This is all online. You can't buy them in person. This is the Gator raffle tickets. We will draw these at the end of the live auction. There's a QR code on the back of your program, and you need to be purchased by 7 p.m. 7 p.m. for the Gator raffle tickets.
What is the time right now? You might need to get on there and purchase them real quick. All right, next up, before we continue the journey, who enjoyed the music earlier while we were mingling today?
Yeah.
I was blown away, and the good news is we've got more of that good music coming your way, and I am pleased to introduce our entertainers back up here to the stage. Now presenting to you Starland recording artists, 2023 Kentucky FFA State Talent winners, previously produced by the late Jeannie Seeley, who held the record of most performances in history at the Grand Ole Opry. And since her passing, production and management will be continued through Country Music Hall of Fame member and longest-serving member of the Grand Ole Opry, Whisperin' Bill Anderson. These Kentucky ambassadors have performed from New York to the great state of California, whoop, whoop, and nearly everywhere in between, along with performances in other parts of the world. And here to perform for you now, please make a special welcome to Crittenden County FFA and FFA alumni members, honorable Kentucky Colonels, nationally acclaimed bluegrass act, and performers of the world-famous Grand Ole Opry, Cutter and Cash and the Kentucky Grass.
If you would, please join us for our national anthem and state song. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. Tis summer, the people are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, and the birds make music all the day. The young folks roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times come knocking at my door, and my old Kentucky on good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? Oh, the grand
give one more round of applause for some of Kentucky's finest. Listen, thankfully they showed up, because if not, Brent and I have
I can sing good. I don't
Listen,
know.
no, our confidence level is inappropriate to our talent when it comes to music. But I would do it if Sheldon needed us. Thankfully, she didn't need that tonight.
All right, we've got a lot of special folks here. What a nice who's of Kentucky. Just a few folks we want to give a special recognition to, and I'm going to call 5 or 6 groups, and I will ask if you please stand, remain standing, and at the end we'll give one big round of applause for everybody. Up first, we have all of our Kentucky FFA Foundation Board of Trustees, past and present. Please stand. We have all of our Forever Blue donors. These are folks who have made an endowed gift to Kentucky FFA. We are pleased to have with us today probably the most VIP person here, Kaya, actually. I was told this was the hardest person to get to attend. She's so busy. National FFA Eastern Region Vice President from Kentucky. Where's Caroline at? Welcome, Caroline. Thanks for squeezing us in. You're like Hollywood going around. We also want to please stand for all of our Kentucky FFA state officers and any past state officer. We're getting a lot of folks standing. All right. And I would argue this last group is probably the foundation of what makes FFA work. I know it did for me in Callaway County. Would all of our ag teachers, all the agriculture teachers, please stand if they're not already standing. Let's give everybody a big round of applause. Thank you so much for what you do. We appreciate you. We're also so thankful for the support we get from our Kentucky elected officials all across the state. We have several here tonight. If I miss anyone, please holler out. First, our last year's MC, when I heard I was MC, I was like, man, things are tough if they went from Jonathan Shell to me. Things would drop down a lot. Jonathan Shell, our Kentucky Commissioner of Agriculture, is commissioner here, and I don't know if I saw him yet. We appreciate him. KCTCS President Dr. Ryan Quarles is in the house. WKU President Dr. Timothy Caboni. State Representative Matt Cook. Matt, it's good to see you. We have House Majority Caucus Chair Suzanne Miles here. State Representative Ryan Bivens. State Representative Sarge Pollock. Spencer County Clerk Lynn Hesselback. Butler County Clerk Sherry Johnson. Rich Storm, Director of the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife. And our new USDA Rural Development State Director Travis Burton is here. Travis, congrats on your position. Let's give all these folks a round of applause.
Throughout the evening, would also love to honor and recognize some of our sponsors who have made this event possible. We're going to start tonight by recognizing our platinum level sponsors. First up, First Southern National Bank, Chairman Nick Carter, our entertainment sponsor, Affinity Farms, our raffle sponsor, Wright Implement and Premier Fleet Graphics, and our floral sponsor, Western Kentucky University. Please join me in giving those sponsors a round of applause. All right, what do y'all say we play a little game? Are you up for it? Come on. We need to get a little bit more excited about this, okay? The stakes are high. We are going to play a mean game of heads or tails. Okay, I hope y'all came to win. There can only be one winner, though. If you did not get your flashing light, this is the end of the road for you, unless there is one person walking around helping. Do we have people still signing up? Okay, I'm going to explain the game. Last year we played rock, paper, scissors, so it's a little bit different, but very similar. So as a reminder, these are what you are going to win tonight if you happen to win heads or tails. It is a Churchill Downs race day package, table for 8 on Millionaires Row, with lunch, exclusive access to the announcer stand to watch the race be called. You'll also go home with that beautiful painting of Churchill Downs at the back of the room. So this is the way we're going to play. If you have a flashing light, that means you are in the game. And what we're going to do is I have Brent roaming around the room. He's going to enlist some people from our crowd to help us do the coin toss. I'm going to have you stand up if you're playing, if you're wearing a flashing light, and I'm going to have you pick heads or tails. To show me what you picked, if you pick heads, put your hands on your head. If you pick tails, put your hands on your tail. Keep your hands on your own tail. Do not touch anyone else's tail. This is a family event, okay? Do we understand the rules?
Hey, Kyle, we've got a table in the back. Would like to purchase some flashers. I know everybody's busy. We got a table right here. What table are y'all? Table 40, they got cash, they're ready.
Table 4.
I don't know
Listen,
if they have cash. They may
if
not
you
actually
have
cash.
money of any kind, we are happy to take it from you this evening.
No Bitcoin, Kaya.
No
Bitcoin.
Are we sure, Sheldon? Do we accept Bitcoin?
Yeah, that's worth a lot. They probably will.
I feel like if they're willing to give, I think they'll probably take it. But all right, we're gonna let that table in the back get started. Brent, have you scouted out some good coin
I'm
tossers
still
this evening?
working. I gotta watch out for the speaker. It keeps going off. So I've got a few. They don't
You've
know
got a
I'm
few?
coming yet.
Okay, well, no pressure, y'all. Brent might be picking on you for heads or tails. I think we're also going to have our AV team help us with some ambiance background music because I think that makes games a little more fun. Okay, we understand the rules, right? You're gonna stand up. If you vote heads, you're gonna put your hands on your heads. If you vote tails, you're gonna put your hands on your tails. And what are we not gonna do, Quint? We're not gonna touch anybody else's tail. Family-friendly event, remember? I'm watching you. All right, have we got everyone their flashy lights yet? Or are we still waiting on a few folks? All right, Brent, do you think we're ready to get started out there?
Has everybody got their flashers? You don't have to flash her. No, that's not what I said.
Adam, a family-friendly event, remember. Are we ready to get started?
Okay, Kay, I think we're ready when you are.
Okay, if you are playing heads or tails, if you have a flashing light, I invite you to stand up, please.
So there's your quarter.
Okay, before we toss the coin,
Yeah.
I need y'all who are playing to make your vote. If you vote heads, I want 2 hands on your head. If you vote tails, 2 hands on your tail. Go ahead and make your vote.
Are you finished, Adam?
Heads or tails? Heads or tails? All right, who's our honorary coin tosser back here,
I
Brent?
thought I picked a good one, but he's already struck. We'll see. Yes. So I'm here with one of my very good friends, Mr. Adam Hinton, longtime FFA supporter. Adam, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good. You guys are doing awesome. Thanks for being here.
Okay, Adam, give us your top FFA memory. You only get one. You only get 2 seconds. What's your number one FFA memory? It can be as an alumni or while you were 40 years ago when you were in school. The mic cut out. Did you mute me right when I said how long ago you were in high school?
It's a long time ago. I'm gonna favorite FFA memory was not as a member, but happened at the state fair this year. We had an $11 million gift to Kentucky FFA.
Woo!
Yeah, how
Round
about
of
that?
applause.
So that's my number one memory, being there for that.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. We're back.
Okay, make your vote. Sorry,
Okay.
people were getting tired with
All
their
right, everybody.
heads.
Sorry.
All right,
Yes, here we go.
make your final vote.
All right, everybody got
All
their
right.
heads or tails ready? Yes, you
Let's
can do
get a
both. All
coin
right,
toss.
call it in the air, Adam. Go ahead and flip. Heads. Oh, heads. Yes, it is
Heads.
heads.
If
All
your
right, you're
hands
still
are on
alive.
your
You're still
tails,
alive.
you got to sit back
All
down on
right.
your tail. You are out of the
Your
game.
tails, you're
All
out.
right.
Your
All
tail-
right.
Oh, hello there.
If you're who's our next honorary coin
Oh,
tosser?
who are you?
I'm Katie Pedigo.
Oh, Katie's here. Katie, why did you look so nervous when I came over here? Okay. Oh, becoming.
December.
December.
Extremely.
Extremely nervous. All right, we got a new dad coming here. Okay. Favorite FFA memory, either FFA? Okay, Mr. Pedigo, you're going to give us a good one.
Yeah, no, I don't have a National convention.
All right. Ready? Do a coin.
All right, everybody make your vote. Hands on your head for heads.
You
Hands
also
on your
gotta
tail for
flip.
tails.
We'll know your head.
Okay, I'm heads.
All right, ready? Flip. Here we go. Tails, tails,
Tails. If your hands are on your
tails.
head,
Thank you.
you're out of the game. Out of the game. All right, who do we have still standing? We still got a few people. Suzanne, you're still in the game. Amazing. All right, we're narrowing it down here, though.
Okay, we got a few folks still standing. All right, who looks like they're nervous here? Oh, hello.
Oh.
What's your name?
Sierra Morris,
Sierra, where are you from?
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt, okay. You're currently the state reporter. Okay, how's that going?
It's fabulous. It's
Okay, you look nervous. You got to report stuff. You should be used to this, okay? You can't flip a coin. Okay. Who is your FFA teacher?
I have 3. Jenna Burke, Jeffrey Schaefer, who's actually in the back. Wave, Schaefer.
Mr. Schaefer, shout out.
And then JR Center.
All right, everybody ready, Kai?
All
We're gonna
right,
flip a
make your
coin.
vote. Hands on your heads for
Okay.
heads, hands on your tails for tails.
Here we go. Coin toss is up
All
in the
right.
air. What does it look like? God, these state ones are so hard to tell, aren't they? What does that look like? That's a tails. We got tails.
Tails,
Thank
tails.
you.
All right, who is still in the game? We've still got a few over here. Okay, this side of the room is doing great. Still got a few in the back. Amazing. Okay, we are down to the wire.
Hello.
Pressure's on.
Okay, we got a few left. I'm here with my good friend from UK, Sarah Marshall. I didn't forget you. Ba-dum-bum. You did give me that joke earlier. Yes, you need to stand so everybody can see how cool you are. You look nice tonight. This is Sarah. So, Sarah, there are a lot of VIP people here tonight. You've recently moved back to these United States. We're happy to have you in Kentucky. Are you available for work? If anybody's looking to hire a smart, successful lady.
Yes, I am available for work.
All right, so if you're looking to hire, Sarah Marshall Kai is ready to work. She's here. She's way smarter than me. I used to copy on her in class, so I can attest.
Confessions at the
Okay,
Kentucky
okay.
FFA Gala.
All right, this may be the last one, Sarah. Here's your. We're gonna flip
Okay,
the
before
coin.
you
Oh,
toss
here we
the
go.
coin, make your vote. I know it's high pressure. You guys are sweating out there. Heads or tails? Suzanne, you got to pick one. What's it gonna be?
Everybody ready?
Okay, here we go. All right, Sarah.
Oh, don't see, I don't know.
It's down. It's down. What is it? What is it?
Tails.
Tails.
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay, we've still got a few left. Okay, it's hard to see up here in the spotlight.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are
everybody
still
that's
in, I
left,
want you to come up here
come
to
on
the
up.
front.
Come on up. You're still left. You got to go up front. Don't look so sad. You may win something cool. Here we go. Here we go. If you're still standing, everybody up.
All right, are there just 3? We have
Okay.
3 left. 4? All right, come on up. Come get on stage where everyone can see you. Come on, don't be shy.
I was gonna.
Don't be shy. Come on up.
Let's go to the back of the nosebleeds.
All right, are you coming up too? Amazing. Okay, Brent, do you have your next celebrity coin tosser?
Well, you told me to come up the front. Oh, you're
No,
gonna
you're
we're
not
sorry.
in the
Okay,
game.
too late.
One of these folks are going to be our winner. We have high stakes here.
Oh no, he's like, oh, don't pick me. Come on, get up here. Tell us who you are. Where are you from?
My name's Clinton Corner. I'm from Pulaski County.
Is it Pulaski County or Pulaski?
Pulaski.
I knew that. All right. So you're a senior, junior? What are you?
I am a freshman in college.
Well, he's a freshman at college, of course. He's an officer. Where are you going to school at?
Murray State.
We'll go Racers. Everybody's dressed for the Racers tonight. That's my hometown. It's good choice. UK is great too, don't get me wrong. Okay, what is your favorite part so far about being state vice president, Clinton?
My favorite part would probably be getting on a plane for the very first time and traveling to D.C. for State Officer Summit.
Oh, wow. What was your favorite monument you got to visit?
Mine would probably be the Lincoln or the Washington.
Okay, everybody wanted me to ask you, did you see President Trump? Did you guys hang?
No, we did not.
Oh, he'll get him next time. You'll get him next time. All right. Clinton, here's our quarter.
Okay, wait, before
Whoa,
you
whoa.
flip the coin.
Oh, yeah,
All
who's our
right,
people up
pressure's
there,
on.
Ty?
You guys are up here. You cannot cheat. We are all watching you, okay? Heads or tails, what's it going to be? You can't all pick the same one. That's my only rule. All right, let's see what's going to be.
All right, drum roll. Here we go, Clinton's. He's ready to go. It's good. It's good. What's it? What? Check. What? Tails. Thank you, Clinton.
All right, thank you for winning. Okay, we're down to the final 2.
Okay, who looks
You guys,
nervous? You look nervous, sir.
well,
How are you? Good. Come on up here.
let's play the game.
Tell us
We
who you
gotta
are, where
play
you
the
from.
Game, though, first, you know.
Richard Medley, Springfield,
One more toss.
Kentucky, and work for Central Kentucky Ag Credit.
All right. Now, you guys are our rivals at Mid-America. We got to keep an eye on you. I'm just kidding. They're great people. Good to see you guys. Okay. Any favorite FFA memory, or it could be stuff you've done in your career or back in school? What do you want to tell?
I'll say FFA was really great for me, and my favorite memory was I was the first ever state star in ag placement. So at the convention, yes, I was. Look in the history books, buddy. All right. So I enjoyed that.
Yes, sir. We're glad you are here. Here's our quarter. Kaya, how are we looking?
Okay,
Down to
before
2.
you pick, listen, just so you know, they're not fighting up here. I think they're arguing about how each one should be the winner.
Oh, you can't share the prize.
They're
Kaya,
they're so kind and lovely. 2, revisit what the stakes are, okay? The stakes for this prize are Churchill Downs Race Day Package, table for 8, Again, Brent and I are available.
Yeah, take us.
On Millionaires Row includes lunch and exclusive access to the announcer stand to watch a race be called, and also the beautiful painting in the back. All right, I'm assuming you guys have decided who's going to be who. No? Heads or tails? You got to go.
You can't do the same one, Kyle. You told him that right.
I know.
You got to do something
All right, go ahead. What's your
It's
vote?
a
Heads or
50-50
tails?
shot.
Okay. Ooh, I love the sass. Did you see that?
Okay, are heads and tails in? Or she's heading? Okay.
Tails, heads. Okay,
here we
let's
go.
see.
Drum roll.
Drum roll.
Ready to go?
Are we ready, Kyle?
We're ready. We're ready.
Make this a good one.
There we go. Whoa! What's on dress? What's on Kirby's dress? Heads.
Heads. Do you want to?
Yes, sir.
Well, I think just because of this game, I think I'm going to pass it over to my friend. She was a really good sport, so the gift is yours. So.
You're the best. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Somebody said her dad's going to kill her. That was very kind of you.
Let's meet the
Thank you
winner.
so much.
I'm Natasha Parsons. I'm from Garrett County, FFA advisor. I'm nervous.
Congratulations. Can we give her a huge round of applause?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have you talk to the FFA staff before you leave to claim your prize. Congratulations. All right, amazing. Thank you all for playing. Before we move on to the next part of the program, we would like to honor some of our additional sponsors this evening. Our gold level sponsors include the Hatton Foundation, Peterson Farms, Altria, Kentucky Friends of Coal, and Father Jim Sitchko, who unfortunately could not be here tonight. A round of applause for all of our gold sponsors.
Thank you.
And finally, let's honor our silver sponsors as well. We have the Martin Gatton College of Agriculture, Food, and Environment, Kentucky Venues, Hunt Brothers Pizza, David Williams, Central Kentucky Ag Credit, Darling Ingredients, Hinton Mills, Jefferson County Farm Bureau, and KCTCS, Kentucky Community and Technical College Systems. Please give our silver sponsors a round of applause. Next, I would love to introduce Aiden Manley, our Kentucky FFA State President, to join us up on the stage to lead us in an invocation. Aiden is a member of the Menifee County FFA chapter and a freshman at the University of Kentucky.
Could everybody please bow their heads and join me in prayer? Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you today, and we thank you so much for this day of life and for gathering us here together. We know that nothing here happens tonight or in this organization is possible without you. We thank you for all the lives you changed through FFA and this foundation, Lord. We thank you for your example of how to live a life of service, giving, and loving generously. Thank you for all the support that this organization receives to continue changing lives. We ask that you would bless our time here together tonight and remind us all of our purpose to serve others every single day. Bless this food and let it be nourishment to our bodies, Lord. And please keep everyone safe as they go home tonight as well. It's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen.
All right. Everyone, please enjoy your dinner. Dinner is now served. The silent auction, raffle tickets remain open. We'll see you back in a little bit.
All right, we are going to begin our live auction around 8 o'clock. The silent auction is still open for bids through the app. If you have not had a chance to bid yet, the QR code to sign up and do your bids is on the back of your program. So there's still time, and as a reminder, that silent auction will close once the live auction begins. So you still have a few minutes once you're done eating dinner to get those bids in. The silent auction will close when the live auction begins. Continue enjoying your dinner, and we'll see you back here in just a few minutes.
Any program really in our community that supports kids. Everybody here wants to give kids opportunities. Any program really in our community that supports kids. Everybody here wants to give kids opportunities.
We were awarded the grant from the Kentucky FFA Foundation for $10,000.
Everybody here wants to give kids opportunities.
From the Ag Development Board, and then we got the $5,000 in Perkins money for supplies, and it was pretty much a shop overhaul. We were awarded the grant from things to make instruction for $10,000, like hands-on classroom instruction from the Ag Development. We've really put an emphasis on the $5,000. We're starting to see what that looks like, and it was after it's consistently done. We bought year after year things to make instruction, and we have kids that what I would call live right. We've really put an emphasis on. We have kids that their career interests are aligned with their essays. They're aligned with their FFA. Year after year, they're aligned with their class. And we have. And it really is what I would call live right. We really like it's life. We have kids that,
you know, it all starts in the classrooms. I have learned the skills that I'm now using in SAE and outside the classroom. I run a photography business called Copenhagen Photography Foundation.
It's been a good funding source.
I have learned the skills that I'm now using in SAE and outside the classroom. I run a
Wants to give kids opportunities. Program really in our community that supports kids. Everybody here wants to give kids opportunities.
We were awarded the grant from the Kentucky FFA Foundation for $10,000.
Everybody here wants to give kids opportunities.
We were awarded the grant from the Kentucky FFA Foundation for $10,000.
We have a great community of people that are very supportive of agriculture and any program really in our community that supports kids. Everybody here wants to give kids opportunities.
We were awarded the grant from the Kentucky FFA Foundation for $10,000. We got the matching funds from the Ag Development Board, and then we got the $5,000 in Perkins money for supplies, and it was pretty much a shop overhaul. We bought things to make instruction and like hands-on classroom instruction real to our kids. We've really put an emphasis on the three-circle model here. We're starting to see what that looks like after it's been consistently done year after year after year. And we have kids that what I would call live right in the center of the three-circle model. We have kids that their career interests are aligned with their SAE. They're aligned with their FFA interests. They're aligned with their classroom interests. And it really, if you can get those kids to that point, like it's life-changing.
It all starts in the classroom. I have learned the skills that I now use in my SAE and outside the classroom. I run a photography business called Coke Nest Road Photography.
The foundation has been instrumental here. It's been a good funding source that has really been beneficial to our students, been beneficial to our program.
The Shark Tank Grant is a $5,000 grant that you get for your SAE as an entrepreneurship SAE. And my SAE is Blondie's Bovines, a direct market beef business. It has really helped me kickstart my business. I have actually profited and so much that I've had to pay taxes now.
I got scholarships to get this jacket that I'm wearing today, to go to FFA camp, to go to national convention, state convention. I don't believe I would be able to have a good FFA experience if it costs money. My mom was actually nervous about me starting this because of the $20 entrance fee for FFA.
I didn't think it was possible. I did not think what we were at right now, where we are at today with our instruction, SAEs, FFA involvement, I did not think it was possible. We have, in between our local support and our statewide support, we have been given the tools to do these things. Why should you invest in the Kentucky FFA Foundation? The biggest piece of evidence I could give you is that my own students, 16, 17, 18 years old, already know that philanthropy, giving back, investing in others is the way to live life. And that's because they've experienced it. They've experienced the generosity of sponsors at the state level. They've experienced the generosity at the local level. And we cultivate gratitude in our students.
Without the FFA Foundation, I'm not really sure what our FFA careers would look like as students, just because of the amount of support.
FFA is worth every single minute.
It's transformed what I thought was possible for my future tremendously.
FFA has really just changed my life, and it's where I found home.
I had 4 of our current students who, without any prompting, I didn't say, this is something you need to do, they gave to the Kentucky FFA Foundation. 4 current students. And I want to point out that, like, some of them may not have had the resources to do that, but they gave what they could.
If y'all could please come back to your seats. We are getting ready to kick off the live auction here just in a few moments. And it looks like there's some folks enjoying the sunset out here.
Keep going, Kai. Work them in. Work them in. All right, while you're finding your seats, we want to announce that the silent auction closes when the live auction begins. So if you've been eyeing something, you better get those bids up.
All right, Brent, should I embarrass all the people on the balcony?
Yeah, who's outside slacking? We're getting ready to start,
all right, balcony folks.
Holding up the show.
You're being called out on the microphone.
Who's
the
getting
live
VIPs
auction's about to
out
begin.
there? Guys, are there any VIPs out there? Oh, well, here we're coming. Kai, don't make anybody mad. We're still trying to raise money, so be sweet to them. Here we come.
Ryan Quarles requested a hot mic. Should I let him have it?
Dr. Quarles on the mic. Go ahead, Ryan.
Dr. Quarles, since you're our honorary guest who is late to the party, do you have anything to share with the audience?
Yes, today I found my FFA tie from high school.
How festive.
I put it on, and I found where my mom repaired it 20 years ago with a safety pin. So.
That's sweet.
Oh my gosh, y'all are matching. This is the sweetest thing I've ever seen.
Might take a picture
Best
of
friends.
these guys.
Oh, I love it. All right. Oh, you got to pose for the picture now. What a wholesome story. I love to see it.
All right, everyone will please be finding their seats in a minute. The silent auction will close as soon as the live auction begins. So pull that app out, check what's going on. I've already lost, Kaya. But we're going to get serious. We just saw that video. Hard not to get excited, but looking at the best and brightest of Kentucky, seeing these young FFA students. Earlier this year at the state FFA convention, Farm Credit Mid-America was a sponsor of the Shark Tank competition, and I was able to be one of our judges, and I didn't really know what to expect. I watched Shark Tank, Kaya, so I was trying to be Mr. Wonderful, but these young men and women got up there, and I mean, they wowed the heck out of me. So we got to read their business plans. We got to talk with them backstage a little bit beforehand, get to know them a little better, and all across the state, very different types of businesses. Anybody see the Shark Tank competition? Who's there? I can't see much. Okay. Well, these guys not impressive, Nick? Yeah, very impressive, folks. It just makes you excited about, look what we can do when we support our young people. Look at what we do when we support their dreams. Look at what they can accomplish, and you could just see, some of them were not really big on public speaking. You can tell they had worked at it. They had practiced it over and over again. Some others were naturals with that, but maybe they struggled on their business plan. All the different aspects of success in life are taught in FFA. And it was so cool to see the confidence they have. They all got some prize money. We had a hard time picking the winners. They bribed us with, some of them were selling food. That was their business, so we got to sample. But I was just so impressed. And I got to meet Kaya spoke this summer at the Kentucky FFA, what do you call it, Summer Leadership? What is it?
Kentucky FFA camp.
Oh, camp. That's the word I was looking for. And I got to see one of those young people, Colton, and his cattle business. He was telling me about all the frustrations he's had, but you could just see that look in his eye and just that excitement for agriculture. And don't we need that in America? Don't we need young people excited about agriculture?
Absolutely. As Brent and I were preparing for emceeing this gala tonight, it's really had me very reflective. And looking out into this crowd, I know that every single person in this room has their own FFA story. Whether you are a proud FFA student alumna yourself, whether you are a teacher, whether you are a donor, whether you are a friend of the FFA, whatever your story is, it's touched our lives in all these unique ways. And when I think about my own story in FFA, it all started when I was a young ranch kid growing up in the middle of nowhere, California. And I joined FFA when I was a freshman. And I was our chapter reporter, and I proudly wore our blue jacket in cattle show rings, on stages at public speaking competitions, and many, many places beyond. And Clinton, I appreciated you sharing earlier, the first time you flew was because of FFA, right? Same for me. The first time I ever flew on a plane was to National FFA Convention as a UC Davis Aggie ambassador back in my college days. And collegiate FFA programs are actually the thing that gave me my first ever experience abroad as well, taking me to Brazil to explore their agriculture industry. And I think the biggest thing that Kentucky FFA gave me, even as someone who grew up in agriculture, was that it really broadened my perspective of what opportunities in agriculture looked like. I grew up on a ranch, and I love cows, I do, but spoiler alert, I love people way more. And I had this idea that if I wasn't going to be in production and agriculture, there wasn't a place for me. I thought I was going to hang up my ag hat. And it was thanks to programs through FFA that I realized that opportunities in our industry are so vast. And it takes all kinds of kinds. And that's where I really fell in love with my passion for public speaking. It's FFA that gave me my voice. And it's allowed me to travel all across the country, all across the world, and this past summer to Kentucky FFA camp. And it's so special to see the way that FFA is giving the voice to these students as well. Whether they grew up in agriculture on farms here in Kentucky, or whether their introduction to agriculture was in an agricultural classroom. That's what this is all about. Giving to Kentucky FFA is so much more than a donation, and I know every one of you in the room knows that. The ripple effects of your generosity are gonna go so much further beyond what you will ever know personally. And what we're doing here today is we're really planting seeds in the future of agriculture. And speaking from my own experience, those seeds will grow far beyond what you will ever dream of. So, what do you say that we go ahead and plant some seeds tonight?
Y'all, we're getting ready to do the live auction. Before we do that, I remind you that the silent auction is closing. Get those bids in now. Get those bids in now. We're about to bring up our auctioneer and bid spot. He's got a motley crew of bid catchers. I don't know if you're going to introduce all your bid catch. Some of them are good, but I see Ben Connor's on here. I don't know how he's catching bids. Where Ben's sitting. All right, let's get to know our auctioneer tonight. Dustin Mallory is the owner and principal auctioneer of Mallory Auction Company, located in Paris, Kentucky. His early involvement in the local FFA chapter, where he served as both vice president and president, laid the foundation for his future career. He is a graduate of the University of Kentucky and the Kentucky Auction Academy. When he's not auctioning equipment, personal property, or real estate, Dustin dedicates his time to his family farm, where he raises quarter horses, shows cattle, and hay. All right, please help me welcome Dustin Mallory.
Check one, 2, 3. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that introduction, Brent. But again, my name is Dustin Mallory from Paris, Kentucky. And I have to say, it is truly an honor and a pleasure to be back here this year. I was fortunate enough to be invited for the 2 years in a row now. And it's a different venue, but I can still tell it's the same great crowd. A crowd that is here for one reason, and that is to raise money for the Kentucky FFA Foundation. In my mind, and I believe in everybody here's mind, the greatest youth organization in the nation. And Brent, Kaya, I truly love your all's FFA story, and I love during Heads or Tails when you asked for people to tell their favorite story. That was great. It actually reinforced a belief I have, and that's that we never truly take off our blue corduroy jacket. It always stays right here in our heart. So ladies and gentlemen, keep that in mind tonight when you bid. Make sure you raise your hands high and bid often. We have 4 great bid spotters here tonight. Mr. H.D. Pruitt, owner of Pruitt Auction out of Richmond, Kentucky. A fellow Bourbon Countyan, Mr. Anthony Cook. And in the back, I have Mr. Daniel Wright and Mr. Ben Connor. So either turn your bids into me or turn them into one of these gentlemen. If you have a question, they will do their best to answer that question. But starting off with lot number 1. Lot number 1 is an Ashbourne Farms Dynamite Sporting Clay Course and Private Lunch. Enjoy a world-class day on the stunning grounds of Ashbourne Farm with up to 12 guests. This private experience includes access to the Dynamite Sporting Clay Course with 12 stations and 100 targets per guest. All equipment will be provided, your shotguns, ammunition, eye and ear protection, personal guides to assist and coach throughout the day, and I think we all need a little coaching. Private lunch dining experience provided in Ashburn's beautiful show barn. It is available Monday through Thursday and must be booked within 1 year of purchase. Blackout dates include Kentucky Derby and holidays. Subject on availability and must book in advance. All right, it's not too late to get a little practice for dove season. All right, what do you say? 10,000, what do you 10, 5,000, you tell me. 5,000, 5,000, 1,000, now 2, 2,000, now 3, 2,000, now 3, 2,000, now 3,000, you got 3,000, I got 2,000, now 3, you got 3,000, I got 2 right up front, now 3, 2,500, 2,000, now 25, 2,500, now 3,000, 3,000, I'm 25, now 3,000, 2,500, now 3, would you do 3, 3,000, 3,000, now 35, 35, now 4, 4,000, 4,000, 3,500, now 4, 4,000, I bid $3,500, now 4,000, 35, now 4, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, I'm 3,500, now 4,000, 35, 4, here to 4,000, here to 3,500, now 4,000, now 45, here to 4,500, here to 45, now 5, here to 5,000, here to 5,000. How were you shooting an open day? Here to 5,000, here to 5,500, here to 5,000. Would you do it? Here to 5,000. Were you that good? Here to 5,000, 5,000, now 55, here to 5,500, here to 5,500, here to 5,500, here to 55, 55, now 6,000, here to 6,000. I've been 5,500, now 6,000, here to 6,000, here to 6, here to 6,000, here to 6,000, 6,000. You sure? Here to 6,000, here to 55, now 6, here to 6,000, here to 5,500, now 6,000, here to 6,000, here to 6,000, here to 6,000. You get to take you and 11 of your best friends. Or if you have 10 friends, you can take me too. Hey, 6,000, here to 6,000. I got 5,500, now 6,000. Here to 6,000, here to 6, here to 6,000, here to 6,000, here to 6,000. 5,500, now 6,000. All in, all done. 55, now 6, here to 6,000. Sold, 5,500. Put them on 184. Put them on 184. Thank you. All right, coming up, lot number 2. Little different story here. We have music festival passes donated by Kentucky Venues. Enjoy 2 VIP passes to your choice of Bourbon and Beyond or Louder Than Life. In September 2026, this 4-day VIP experience includes front stage viewing, shaded lounges, private patios, concierge service, exclusive merch access, and air-conditioned restrooms. An unforgettable weekend of music, comfort, and Kentucky hospitality. All right, here to skip the crowd. Let's go VIP status. All right, here right here. Here what do you say? Here to 2,000. Here to 2,000. Here to 1,000. Here to 1,000. Here to $1,000. Here to 500 and gone. 5. Now 6. Here to 5. Here to 600. Here to 600. Here to 500. Now 6. What do you 600? Here to 600. Here to 500. Now 6. What do you 600? Here to 500. Now 6. Here to 600. Here to 500. Now 6. Here to 600. I'm bid 500. Now 6. Here to 5. Here to 600. Here to 600. Now 7. Here to 7. Now 8. Here to 7. 800. 700, now 800, 800, now 9, 9, here to 900, you would do 900, 900, now 1,000, here to 1,000, I'm to 900, now 1,000, here to 900, now 1,000, here to 1,000, here to 900, now 1,000, here to 1,000, here to 1,000, here to 900, now 1,000, here to 1,000. Here we go.
Danny Wimmer with Danny Wimmer Presents, that puts on the show Bourbon and Beyond and Louder Than Life, is here tonight. And he's going to give you backstage access passes to this too. So all full access of whatever you want. Danny said you can have it.
All right, the deal just got sweeter. Full access right here. I got 900, now 1,000, here to 1,000, here to 1,000, now 11, here to 1,100, here to 1,100, now 12, here to 12, 12, here to 1,200, I'm to 11, now 12, 12, now 13, here to 13, now 14, here to 14, here to 13, here to 14, here to 1,400, here to, you're out, Anthony, here to 14, here to 1,400, 14, now 15, 15, what do you do, 15, 15, now 16, here to 1,600, here to 16, here to, I got 16 on the right side, now 17, here to 17, now 17, here to 18, now 19, here to 19, 1,900, here to 18, here to 19, here to 1,900, I'm to 1,800, now 19, here to 1,900, 18, here to 19, I'm riding with you, HD, here to 1,800, now 19, here to 19, 1,900, 18, here to 19, here to 19, here to 2,000, here to 2,000, here to the right side, now 21, here to 1, here to 2,100, here to 2,100, here to 1, here to 1, here to 1, 1, here to 2,100, here to 21, here to 2,000, now 1, here to 21, now 2, here to 2, here to 22, here to 22, now 3, here to 2,200, here to 3, here to 2,300, I'm to 22, now 3, here to 22, here to 3, here to 2,300, I'm to 2,200, now 3, here to 22, now 3, here to 3, here to 2,300. 22, now 3, here to 22, now 3, here to 3, here to 3, 3, here to 2,300, now 4, here to 4, 4, 4, here to 2,400, here to 24, would be 4, here to 4, 4, 4, yes, yes, here to 24, now 5, here to 25, here to 2,500, here to 5, 5, here to 2,500, I bet 2,400, right side, now 25, here to 5, here to 5, 5, 5, here to 25, go have a talk with them, Anthony, I bet 2,400, now 5, here to 25, now 6, here to 2,600, here to 25, now 6, I'm at a $2,500 bidder, now 6, here to 26, here to 2,600, 25, riding with you, Anthony, now 26, here to 6, what do you 6, out of 2,600, 25, now 6, I bid $2,500 with Anthony, now 2,600, here to 26, here to 2,600, 25, now 26, all in, all done. Sold, 2,500, your way. 184, $2,500 on bidder 184. Thank you, Mr. John Duplessis, for your generous buying first two lots. Now somebody else has to hop in. We can't let him do all the work. All right, lot number 3. Lot number 3 is a 2026 Kentucky Derby experience for 2. This is the item everybody's waiting for tonight. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, including a 3-night stay at a premium Louisville hotel, Marriott, Hyatt, Hilton, or similar, breakfast daily, and all taxes will be included, first floor grandstand tickets, section 124 to 128, to both the Kentucky Oaks and the Kentucky Derby. All-inclusive food, alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages during both race days. The winning bidder will also receive a $200 gift card to Hat Haven for a custom derby hat provided by Pediatric Dentistry in Ashland, Kentucky, and a custom painting of Churchill Downs. It's the most exciting 2 minutes in sports, and now it can be your weekend of a lifetime. Right here, let's go the Derby. All right, it's race time. What do you say? 20,000. 20. What do you get? 20. 15. 15,000. 10. 10. 10. 10,000. 5. Now 6. Money's on. 5,000. Now 6,000. 5. Now 6. 6,000. Now 7. 6,000. Now 7. What you said? No, 7,000. Now 5. 7,500. 7,000. Now 75. 5, 7,500, 7,500, 7,000, now 5, 7,500, 7,000, 5, 7,500, now 8,000, 7,500, now 8, 8,000, 7,500, now 8, 8,000, 7,500, now 8,000, 8,000, 7,500, 8,000, now 85, 8,000, right with you, Anthony, 85, 8,500, I bid 8,000. Now 5, 8,500, 8,000, 5, 8,500. I bid 8,000. Now 5, 8,000, 5, 8,500, 8,500, 8,500. 8,000. Now 85. 85, 8,500. Ladies and gentlemen, did you take a look at that beautiful track outside? Just imagine it full with horses running down. You could be here with your best friends. I'm bid 8,000, now 85, 8,500, make it a business trip. What about that? 8,500, 8,000, now 5, 8,500, I'm at 8,000, now 5, 8,500, 8,000, now 5. What do you give 8,500? I'm at 8,000, now 5, 8,500, 8,500, 8,000, 5, 8,500, I'm at 8,000, now 5, 8,500, 8,500, I'm at 8,000, now 5. 8,085. All in, all done. 8,000. Riding with you, Anthony. Now 8,500. Going one time. 8,000. Now 8,500. 8,000. Now 8,500. Going 2 times. I bid $8,000 with a good man. 8,500. 8,500. All in, all done. Sold. Your way, Anthony. $8,000. Put them on. Bidder. 184. I think you are. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that second donation of those concert tickets, and thank you to our backup bidder for taking that fabulous opportunity. Have fun. All right, coming up next is lot number 4. Now, this is something we can all use. It's handy as they come, handy as a shirt pocket, and that is a dump trailer donated by Gator Made Trailers. It is a 6x12 Gator Made dump, delivers dependable hauling for both weekend projects and commercial tasks. Featuring a rugged, utilized steel bed, it's built to handle heavy loads with ease from construction debris to landscaping material. Rely on the versatile dump trailer to provide the durability and efficiency you need for any job. All right, right here. What do you say? Right there. Put it to work today. It'll pay itself off. All right. 10,000. 10, 10, 10 out of 10,000. 5, 5, 5, 5 out of 5,000. 5,000. Half off. 5,000. 5, 5, 5, 5. I got 3,000 and gone. 3, now 4. 4,000. I'm 3,000 now 4, 4, 4. 4,000. 3,000 4. 4,000 now 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. I'm 4,000 in the back now 5,000. 4, 5, 5,000 now 6. 6,000. How 6,000 now 7. 6,000 now 7. 7,000. 6,000 up front now 7. 7,000. 6,000 now 7. 7,000. Would he help if I go 6,500? 6,000 now 5. 5, 6,500. 5, 6,500. 6,000 now 65. 6,500. 6,000 now 5. 6,000 now 5. 6,500. 6,000 right with the UHG now 5. 6,500. 6,000 now 65. 5, 5, 5, 6,500. 6,500. 6,500 now 7,000. 7,000. 65 now 7. 7 now 5. 7,500. 75. 5, 5, 5. 7,500 now 8. 8,000. 75 now 8. 8,000 now 85. 8,000 now 5. 8,500. 8,000 now 85. 8,000 now 5. 5, 5, 5. 8,500. 8,000 now 5. 8,000 85. 5, 5, 5. 8,500. 8,000 now 5. 8,000 5. 5, 5, 5. 8,500. 8,000 now 85. 85. 85. 8,500. 8,000 now 85. 8,000 5. 5, 5, 5. 8,500. 8,500. 8,000, 8,500. Anybody in the back? I got 8,000 now, 8,500. 85, 5, 5, 5, 8,500. Are y'all sleeping or working? 8,000 now 5, 5, 5, 5, 8,500. 8,000 now 85. Sold. Your way, HG. $8,000. Put them on better number. Put them on Charlie Hedgington. Thank you, Charlie. Next up is lot number 5. It is a private dinner for 20 with Commissioner Shell, donated by Nick Carter and Commissioner Shell. You get to spend the day with Kentucky's Commissioner of Agriculture, Jonathan Shell, as he visits your community. Then he hosts a private in-home dinner for up to 20 guests. Prepared by Master Chef finalist Brandy Alexander, this gourmet dinner includes all preparation service and cleanup and features an unforgettable farm-to-table menu. Want to host a larger crowd? Additional guests may be added at the buyer's expense. Oh, they'll come. Perfect for a celebration, donor event, or night with friends. This experience is one of a kind. He's got dinner and we'll travel. All right. Does he get to spend all day with them too? And he sings. What about that? Where are you going to sing them? Randy Travis. That's going to be great. All right, listen to him sing Randy Travis and cook your dinner. All right, what do you say? 10,000, 10, 10, 10, 10,000, 5,000, 5, 5, 5, 5,000, now 6, 5,000, now 6, 6,000, 6,000, now 7, 7,000, 6,000, 7, 8,000, 8,000, 7, 8,000, 7, 7,000, 8,000, 7,000, now 8, 8,000, now 9, now 10, 10,000, now 10, 10, 10, 10, 10,000, 11,000, now 12, now 13, 13,000, 13, 14, 14, 15, now 16, 16,000, 15,000, now 16, 15, 16, 15 with Anthony, now 16, 16,000, 15, now 16, 15, now 16, 16,000, 15, now 16, 16,000. You're eating with him tonight. Is he good company? 17. He must be 17. 18. 18,000. 18. Now 19. 18. 19. 9. 19. 20. 20, I got 18, now 19, 19, 19,000, 18, 19, 19,000, 20,000, now 2, 22,000, I go 21, I got 20, now 1, 21,000, 21, 20,000, now 1, 20,000, now 1, 21,000, 20,000, now 1, 21, now 2, 22, now 3, 23,000, you're out, 25, now 6, 25, 6, 26,000, 25, 27, 25, 27, 27, 26, now 7, 27, 27,000, 26, now 7, we give 7 to 27,000, 26, now 7, 27, now 8, 28, 28,000, 28, now 9, 29,000, 28, 9, 29,000, 29, would you do it? 29, now 30, 30,000, round us off, 30,000, now 30, now 1, 31, 31, 31, 30,000, now 1, 31, 1, we do 1, 31, 30,000 now 1, 30,000 now 1, 31, 31, 31,000. 30 now 1. 30,000 now 31. 31,000. 35,000. 35, 36, 36,000. 36,000. 35 now 6. 35, 6, 36. 36 now 7, 37,000, 36 now 7, 37, 37, 37,000, 36 now 7, 36 now 7, you 7, 37, 36,000 now 7, 36 now 7, 36 now 7, 37,000, 37, now 38, 38. 38, would you do it? 38, 37, 38, it doesn't matter who else it is. 38, 37, 38,000. 38, now 9, 9, 9, 9, 39,000, 38, now 9, 39, now 40, 40,000, 40, 40,000, 39, now 40, 39, now 40. 40, now 1, 41, 41, 41, 41, 41,000, 40, now 1, 41, 41, 41,000, 40, 41,000, 40, now 1. 40 now 1, yeah, that's fine. I'll give you all night. 40, 1, 1. Yes, you do have to make that extra check to the Kentucky FFA Foundation. 41, 41,000, 40, now 1. He's really excited about singing. 41, 41,000, 41,000. 41, 41, 41,000. I'm at 40, now 1. 41, 1, 41, 41. I'm at 40,000, now 41. 41, 41. 41, now 2, 42,000, 42, 42. 42, now 3, 43, now 4, 44. 44, 44, 44,000, 43, now 4, 44, 43, now 4, 43, now 4, 44,000, 43, now 4, 43, now 4, 44, would you do 44,000? 43, now 4, 44,000, 43, now 4, would you 44,000? 43, now 4, 44, 43, now 4, 44. I like what I hear. 43,000, now 4, 44. 43, now 4. Sold. What is your number, sir? And I believe we may have some words. 166. All right. He has so much air in his lungs, he's ready to sing for 2 dinners. Thank you, Mr. Commissioner Shell, for donating that second dinner. Okay. They only wanted the chef, but it's okay if you come. Sorry about that. James Luann Coffee, and what was the other one? Danny Wimmer Productions. Thank you for that generous bid. All right. Now, this is exactly what you need after being serenaded and eating a great dinner. a golf stay and play experience donated by the Dormy Network Foundation. Enjoy the exclusive experience of a stay and play package at one of the Dormy Network's 5 private destination golf clubs. This package includes luxury accommodations for 1 night and 2 18-hole rounds of golf for up to 4 people. From the hills of Virginia to the heart of Texas, choose your retreat from these stunning courses. You can go to Ballyhack Golf Club in Virginia, Victoria National in Indiana, Arbor Links in Nebraska, Briggs Ranch in Texas, or you can go to Hidden Creek in New Jersey. 4 caddy and walking caddy required. Book up to 180 days in advance, the ultimate getaway for any golf enthusiast. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen pictures of these courses, these are some of the most beautiful courses you can play in the world. All right, what do you say? Golf, play, and stay. All right, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 44, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. I got 1,000, 15. What do you do? 15, 1,500, 15. Now 2, 15, 2, 2,000, 15, 2, now 5, 2,500, 2, now 5, 5, 25, now 3, 25, now 3,000, 3,000. You got it? 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 25, now 3, 3,000, 25, now 3, 25, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 2750. Now 3,000. 2750. Now 3, 3,000. 2750. 3,000. 3,000. 2750. Now 3, 3,000. Back right. 2750. Now 3,000. 3,000. 2750. Now 3. 2750, now 3,000. 3,000 over 2750, now 3,000 over 3,000 over 2750, now 3. 2750, now 3. 3,000. I mean 2750, now 3. 3,000 over 3,000 over 3,000 over 3,000. 2750, now 3. 3,000 over 3,000 over 2750, now 3. 2750 over 3,000. 3,000, all in, all done. Hit it 2750, now 3. 2750, now 3,000. If you think he's taking you with him, he's not. He's got 3 other friends. 2750, now 3. So you got to buy it today. 3,000. 3,000. 2750, now 3. 2750, now 3. Sold. Your way in the back, $2,750. 526. I'm sorry, I got these bright lights in my face. I can't see you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your last and final chance to buy something tonight in the live auction. And it is a Panama City Beach, Florida condo donated by Dr. Donald Colliver. Enjoy 1 week in a stunning 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo with breathtaking views of the Gulf of Mexico at the beautiful Treasure Island Report. This spacious unit features queen beds in both the primary and guest bedrooms, cozy twin bunk beds perfect for kids, a fully equipped kitchen, a large balcony with seating for 6, perfect for sunsets and ocean breezes. Available booking windows include April 1st to May 23rd and August 15th to September 15th, excluding Labor Day weekend. Buyers responsible only for taxes and fees. Booking well in advance is recommended to secure your preferred dates. All right, right there. Let's go to the beach. All right, it's cooling off in Kentucky. What do you say? 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 1,000. What do you do? 1,000, $1,000. 1,000, 1,000. Now 15,000, 15. Now 2, 15, 2, 2, 2, 15, 2. 2,000, 15, 2, 2, 2, 2,000. Now 5, 25, 2. Now 5, 2,500. I bet 2,000. Now 5, 25, 2,500, 2,000, now 5, 25, 2,500, number 2,000, now 5, 25, 2,500, 25, now 3,000. 25, 3,000, I'm 25, now 3. 2,500, now 3, 3,000, I'm 25, now 3, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, now 5, 35, 3,500, I'm 3,000, now 5. 3,000 now 5, I'm 3,000 now 35, 3,500, 3,000 now 5, 3,000 now 5, 35, 35, Jonathan said he'll come and sing for you. 3,000 now 35, 3,500, now 3,000 now 35, 35, we do 3,250. I bid 3,000 now 250, 3,250. It is. 3,000, now 3,250, 3,250, 3,250, go swim in the Gulf of America, 3,250, 3,000, now 250, 250, 3,250, 3,000, now 250, 3,250, 3,250, 3,000, now 3,250, 3,000, now 250, 250, 3,250, 3,250. Hey, Ben, I got an idea. I have an idea. I was given permission to do this earlier. I was kind of keeping it in my pocket, though. But do you think you can keep your backup bidder? You think you can talk them into 3,000 and our winning bidder at 3,000? And we can send both of them to the beach at the same time or different times. $3,000. What do you say? 3,000 backup bidder? Would you do it 3,000? 3,000. It's for a great cause, and you still get to go to the beach. Got it? All right. Sold, sold, sold. 3,000 to our winning and our backup bidder. Can you please give me those numbers? 188 buys one of the Panama City beach trips. And bidder 414. Bidder 414 buys our other Panama City beach trip. Thank you and good work, Ben. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our live auction. But, Miss Sheldon, I believe we are ready to move on.
All right, before I invite Sheldon up to the stage, that golf package was bought by Reniker DMD. I want to thank them and every other buyer who has purchased so far tonight. Give them a round of applause for supporting Kentucky FFA Foundation. Next, I would love to introduce the woman who has made this all happen alongside her incredible team. Miss Sheldon McKinney, who I know is not a stranger to any of you in this room, has proudly been serving the Kentucky FFA Foundation for 13 years. We are so, so grateful for all of her commitment to this organization and for all the progress you've made over the years. So please join us for the next piece of our program. Can you all give Sheldon a huge round of applause?
Man, thank you all so much. I don't think I need this one, do I? Do I need? I'm going to hand this to somebody else. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Just what an incredible time this has been for Kentucky FFA. I have all these things that I prepare to say when I get up here, and then this moment just always overwhelms me, and I say something off the cuff. But I have to tell you that the past 3 weeks have changed the course of Kentucky FFA members' lives for forever. And this night is a part of that. And your giving inspires more giving. And what we are doing right now as a team is thinking about what we're going to do to open doors of access for opportunities for students across Kentucky. So as we're taking RSVPs and finding silent auction items, I've been quoting bus routes and a stonemason, and you just wouldn't believe the fun stuff that we've gotten to do in the lives that we're getting to change. Thank you all for being here. I sincerely mean it. And I have to begin by giving thanks to the folks that make this night happen. My incredible team led by Miss Ruth Ann Fink, Ashley Weaver, Cassidy Hutchison, Emma Ballinger, our incredible team of interns. The work that we get to do helps enable the greatest agricultural education staff in the country gives them the ability to do incredible work, and that is Matt Colliff and Kristen Wright and Josh Mitchum, who are here this evening, who are the best in the country at leading FFA. And then our wonderful teachers. I hope you all know how special Kentucky is and what a gift we have in incredible communities, incredible agriculture network, and incredible leadership in all kinds of places who people truly believe and care for our state that are leading the way. You know, I have this high honor that I get to be just the story keeper for Kentucky FFA, and I have so many wonderful people who get to share with me their testimony about why they give, how FFA changed their life. I get to read all these thank you notes that come in the mail every day that are sitting on your tables. It is an honor. And you know that our goal is to make sure that no student in Kentucky is left behind or not given the opportunity to excel in FFA and agriculture education because of finances. And we do that by just giving abundantly in so many ways. We want every teacher in here to be able to offer a free FFA jacket, to offer a jacket to a trip to camp, to just get kids on the bus if they're willing to do that. And this year we have some incredible state FFA officers. If they're going to speak with me, I'd like them to come on up to the front so they're ready. But what's so special that I get to tell you all about is that some of the stories they're going to share were made possible by those of you in this room over the years. So the video that you all got to see earlier from Menifee County FFA, one of their incredible ag teachers, James Cash, he's here with us tonight. They received an Ag Innovation Grant in 2020. That was $10,000. He came to this program, had no money, things were in rough shape, pretty hopeless. The foundation came, helped them figure out some money matching. He's totally rebuilt that program. Guys, in the year 2020, we had a virtual gala at a church in Spencer County, and there were 5 of us in the room, and you all live bid on Facebook. And the money that was raised that night went to the Menifee County FFA chapter, where our state FFA president became a freshman in high school the following year. And I would like him to come and give you his FFA story. So, Aiden.
Good evening, guys. Like she said, I'm Aiden Manley, and I get to serve this year as the state president. And I'm from Menifee County, where in 2021, and my freshman year, we received the Ag Innovation Grant. And whenever I talked to my ag teacher, Mr. Cash, about what we had before this grant in our shop, which is what most of the funds were used to make things possible for students, he said we had no tools. There was nothing in the shop for students to have hands-on learning experiences in there to do shop projects that could go out into the community or that we could sell into the community to raise money. But then when we got that grant with the $10,000 and the matching funds, we were able to get tools for students like me and so many others that go into the shop almost every single day of the school year and learn how to do construction, learn how to do basic electrical wiring and weld. And today we actually have an auction item here from a plasma table that we were able to buy as a result of this grant down the line. It's that big yellow FFA emblem in the back. And a student by the name of Patrick Abney, who's a really good friend of mine, who's at a senior at Menifee County High School, runs that plasma table in the shop. And Patrick never would have been able to find his place in FFA or in the ag program if it wasn't for that grant providing this opportunity for him. Patrick loves to work with his hands. There's so many people in our chapter that love to work with their hands in that shop. But if that money was never given, they might have never found their place. They might have never had the access to the opportunities that they had because of this grant. For me personally, whenever I got to take my first shop class in sophomore year and learn all those skills I talked about earlier, by the end of the year with enough mess-ups in the shops and messing up a lot of projects, honestly, I realized that I wanted to go into more of the leadership side of things or the ag sciences side of things. So that grant even helped me find my place in the chapter and in FFA, and that it wasn't in the shop. But these Ag Innovation Grants, they're allowing chapters to change their entire trajectory of their program to provide more opportunities for students. And when that chapter's trajectory is changed, then that chapter is able to go and change the trajectory of so many students that are going to come through that program and change their lives, just like my buddy Patrick, who I mentioned earlier, who even made an auction item that is here tonight. So that's a little bit about this Ag Innovation Grant and why it is so important to our students and why I'm so thankful that Menifee County was blessed with one. Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, stories like that are truly moving. And it proves that tonight makes a difference. Your donations make a difference. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask you, is there anybody in this room, anyone in this room, that would be willing to give a $10,000 donation tonight? Anybody in this room, if you're willing to give a $10,000 donation, please stand up, raise your bidder number, just make sure you're seen. David Wallace and Kissel Entertainment at 10,000. They are doing 10,000 together. That is an option. You can partner up and make one 10,000. But thank you for that $10,000 donation. Let's give them a hand. Let's give them a round of applause. Yes, sir. Another 10,000. Mr. Nick Carter, thank you for that $10,000 donation. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen two true acts of kindness. Is anybody else in this room willing to give another $10,000 donation? Anybody? Please raise your hand. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, is there anybody? Oh, we got more stories. Perfect. I like stories. All right.
Guys, I want you all to meet. We give so much prize money away at State FFA Convention, but that's a huge piece of your FFA journey is getting to compete in a career development or a leadership development, a contest, an FFA. And I want to introduce you all to Anna Coliff. We've got to watch Anna grow up. She was a baby with FFA state officers. Her dad's Matt, but participating in FFA has helped Anna find her way and her confidence. I want her to share that story with you all.
Well, good evening. As Ms. McKinney said, my name is Anna Coliff, and I've grown up around this, although I've never been to the Gala, so first time for everything in FFA. But my first experience in the Blue Jacket showed me one thing about your support, that it completely changes lives in ways that you might not think. Your monetary support, although it may not be directly seen by a freshman member, allows people like me to go into the Greenhouse Public Speaking event or parliamentary procedure, and contests like those showed me that I have a voice. Now, if you had seen me 4 years ago as a freshman just coming into my first ag class, you would have said, that kid's not doing anything in this organization. That kid's not coming, that kid is not speaking on a stage like I am tonight. And because of these experiences, because of the things that you are sponsoring, that has been possible for me. And aside from anything monetary that has come, to me because of experiences in contest, your support matters to students in ways that you might not see, but I want you to see that there are 14 examples of that here tonight with 12 state officers and 2 photographers who have seen your support and who have seen the impact in their lives, and I hope you see that tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go to our next level. Is there anybody in this room, and again, please stand up or raise your hand so you can be recognized, but anybody in this room that's willing to give a $5,000 donation tonight and make a difference? Anybody in the room, please raise your hand or take a stand. Who do we have, HD? Bidder 336. What is your name? Bidder 336. Caroline Peterson. Thank you for your $5,000 donation. Thank you. Is there anybody else in the room? Please raise your hand high. High and proud. If you're willing to donate $5,000 tonight to make a difference in Kentucky FFA. All right.
Wait till y'all see this. So we give SAE grants. Last year we gave, all students are required to have an agriculture project that they work on. We offer $500 grants to allow students to get started, to grow, to expand. They are real entrepreneurs. We gave $95,000 worth of these grants last year, and every single candidate for State Star and Agribusiness this year had received an SAE grant. And when I asked the state officers, which of one of you have received an SAE grant, I want you all to see what happened. Guys, please introduce yourselves. We'll just walk off this way. Yep.
How are y'all doing? My name is Tyron Harris. I'm from Lexington, Kentucky, a chapter called Car Jewison Academy. We're an urban chapter there in Lexington. And I received a $500 SAE grant to start my business, Herbal Edition, which allowed me and the few you'll hear talk today contribute to the economic development of Kentucky agriculture. And so that was a great opportunity for me that allowed me to discover more through that $500 that just wasn't sitting around in my pocket.
Maybe. Great to see y'all again. My name's Matthew Estes. I'm from Barron County. I'm serving as this year's state vice president. With my $500 grant that I received last year, I was able to kickstart an agriculture podcast where I was able to inform other FFA members on the doings of Kentucky agriculture. Some of our guests are here tonight. I had Caroline Groth. We had Commissioner Shell and Brandon Reed, who left earlier. We had some great guests, and we continue to do that. So thank y'all.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Clinton Corner, and I come from the Pulaski County FFA chapter. And with a $500 SAE grant, I was able to purchase lawn care equipment, which will not only allow me to start my own lawn care business with the help of my father and family members and things like that, but I was also able to partner with my aunt and uncle with their lawn care business, Mullins Lawn Care, and get to expand that to mowing graveyards, businesses, and things like that, and making a profit that I never thought I would be able to. So thank you all for your support.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dawson Hall. I come from the John Hardin FFA chapter. With my $500 SAE launch grant, I started a STEM lab within my school. I started a small animal STEM lab. In that STEM lab, I'm able to work on different animals from across the staff in our school. That'd be the grooming process, which is making sure they're deferred, their nails are trimmed. And then that expanded to be able to doing it where we got our own veterinarians within our community that were able to come and do labs with our students. So it started off as a small animal SAE and then come on to agriculture education where I was able to teach different things that I learned from my STEM lab to my students at my school.
Hello, everybody. My name is Madison Wright, and I'm from Owen County. And with my SAE grant, I was able to go to the local elementary school in Owen County and teach lessons to second graders. I purchased produce from a local farm, and I took that to the classroom with me. And because of people like you, a child thanked me for being able to try lettuce for the first time.
It's me again. But I didn't mention before, I'm from Rawcastle County, the Rawcastle County FFA chapter. And my SAE grant, I was able to receive that in 2022, which allowed me to start my small business, Anna's Wreaths, where I make and sell fresh evergreen Christmas wreaths. So I've now done that for 3 years. Miss Wright in the back, I sell to her farm stand, and I've just been able to connect with my community and start a market in my community that wasn't really there because of this grant that was made possible.
Check one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we'll move to our next level of $2,500. If there's anybody in this room that's willing to donate $2,500, that can pay for 5 $500 SAE grants. If you're willing to donate $2,500, please raise your hand high and proud. All right. It was worth a try. Now, if there's anybody in this room that's willing to donate $1,000 tonight, $1,000, please raise your number. Bidder 284, thank you for your $1,000 donation. Bidder 264, bidder 264, thank you for your $1,000 donation. Bidder 194, thank you for that $1,000 donation. Bidder 124. Bidder 124. Thank you for that $1,000 donation. Anybody else willing to donate a $1,000, please raise your hand. Bidder 130. Bidder 130. Thank you for that $1,000 donation. Bidder 438. 438. Bidder 438. Thank you for that $1,000 donation. Bidder 432. Bidder 432. Thank you for that $1,000 donation. Of course. Suzanne Miles. Suzanne Miles, thank you for that $1,000 donation. Anybody else in the room willing to donate $1,000, please raise your hand. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to our next level of $500. Two more speakers? Oh, perfect, perfect.
Guys, I want you all to, you all know we do jacket grants, FFA camp, so many things. I want you to hear from two of those students. So Tyron, will you come up, and then Dawson, will you follow him?
All right, y'all, I'm back again. So I think me being back on the stage a second time, actually, and Anna as well a second time, shows just the amount of opportunities that are here in Kentucky FFA, and it's not just one grant that can help a student. But I have the privilege of talking about the happiest place on earth down in Hardinsburg, Kentucky FFA camp. Is there anybody in the crowd that attended Kentucky FFA camp as a camper? Yeah. So the many of y'all know the feeling that I'm talking about today. At Kentucky FFA camp, it's more than a leadership training camp that you can take leadership opportunities back to your chapter. Something for me that was a key aspect was the connections that you build. And I got to talk about this at a chapter visit recently. It's the connections that we build in those little moments playing Gaga ball at FFA camp, or just sitting on the bleachers watching basketball that we get to take back to our chapters, connect our chapters to build those, and then they build Kentucky FFA as a whole and our national association as a whole. But there's many students out there that don't have an opportunity to connect because they don't have $250 sitting around. So as you think about funding the need, I want you to think about the students whose parents may not be able to pay $250. Because for me and many people in my chapter, Carnegie was an academy, that allowed us to not worry about paying that $250 and worry more about connecting to new FFA friends and connecting our chapters and building to our association as a whole. I don't believe I would be standing on this stage today if it wasn't for attending Kentucky FFA Leadership Training Center, where I met many of the teammates and family members that are on the team with me today. So again, as you think about funding the need, think about those students who may not have $250 to add to our association, to be here on the stage like me, or to be available to the opportunities. So yeah, as you fund the need, you're funding the need for opportunities of many students who may not have the opportunity to do so if they didn't have the Kentucky FFA Foundation with them. So thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard that. It costs $250 for a kid to go to FFA camp. Now, is there anybody that is willing to donate $250? Please raise your hand high and proud. Daniel. 10 $250 donations to bidder 408. Bidder 408. Thank you for your 10 $250 donations. I got another one in the back I saw first. Was that 494? Thank you for your $250 donation. 294. Thank you for your $250 donation. Times 2. Clerk, that is times 2. 426. Thank you for your two $250 donations right here. Bidder 400. Thank you for your $250 donation. Bidder 422. Thank you for your $250 donation. Bidder 242. Thank you for your $250 donation. Ben. Bidder 124, thank you for your 5 $250 donations. Bidder 272, thank you for your 2 donations of $250. Bidder 434, thank you for your donation of $250. Bidder 134, thank you for your donation of $250. Bidder 220, thank you for your donation. And bidder 384. Bidder 384, thank you for your 3 donations of $250. Anybody else in the room willing to donate $250 to send a student to FFA camp to enjoy all those memories that we all already had? Please raise your hand. High and proud. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have one more story for you.
Hello, everybody, again. Something I get to talk about now is something that always hits close to home for me, and it's the jacket that I'm wearing now. Something that people always come up to me whenever I talk about FFA and how important it is to me is, why do we wear those blue jackets? What's the meaning behind them, behind the blue corduroy? Well, I tell them that it's not just a jacket, it's a family that we're all united by FFA. See, I grew up around FFA as an advisor's kid, and seeing those blue jackets worn by chapter officers, state officers, and even national officers was something that I was always impressed by, something that I knew I always wanted. Fast forward to high school. I was worried about a lot of things, fitting in, classes, but most importantly, I was worried about being an FFA member and receiving my first jacket. With the help of the Kentucky FFA Foundation, I was able to receive a jacket grant and receive my first ever FFA jacket, one that went through it all from the beginning of my freshman year to the end of my junior year. Those jackets are something that students are impressed by, something that they dream of. And with your donations, they're able to start their journey in FFA with a brand new blue corduroy jacket.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, an FFA jacket costs $100 for a student. If you're willing to donate $100, please raise your hand. We're going to start right back here with Daniel. Who's first? 408 times 10, $100 donations. Thank you. 356, thank you for your $100 donation. And bidder 158, thank you for that $100 donation. Bidder 528, thank you for that $100 donation. And bidder, go ahead, Daniel. 494, bidder 494, thank you for that $100 donation. HD. Bidder 236, thank you for those $200 donations. Bidder 464, thank you for that $100 donation. HD, I think you got 2 there. Bidder 140, thank you for that $100 donation. Bidder 2 for those 10 $100 donations on bidder 140. Bidder 280, thank you for that $100 donation. Bidder 386, thank you for your 5 donations of $100. Guys, I've got to come to this side real quick. They've been waiting patiently. Bidder 388, thank you for your donation of $100. Bidder 134, thank you for that $100 donation. 244 times 2. Bidder 324, thank you for that $100 donation. Bidder 180, thank you for those 2 $100 donations. Bidder 200, thank you for that $100 donation. Bidder 240, thank you for those 2 $100 donations. Bidder 304, thank you for those 2 $100 donations. Bidder 252, Thank you for those 5 $100 donations. Bidder 426, thank you for that $100 donation. And bidder 422, thank you for that $100 donation. All right, HD, I'm back with you. Bidder 380, thank you for those 5 $100 donations. Daniel. Bidder 464, thank you for your 2 $100 donations. Bidder 218, thank you for your 2 $100 donations. Bidder 438, thank you for your 10 $100 donations. Bidder 384, thank you for your 3 donations of $100. Daniel, can you have your last bidder please hold up their hand? I believe it was 384. Yeah. Just keep that hand held for just 1 second. Yeah, it looks like it. Ruth Ann, don't we have a little surprise for our last hero of the night? Oh, where is it? Oh, it is an American Pharaoh leather halter with an American Pharaoh hat. And that is going to our last hero. And, sir, I'm sorry, I didn't tell everybody the rules before, so we've got to open it back up. But, ladies and gentlemen, whoever is the last person to make a $100 donation, you are our last hero. And every time you raise your hand, that is another $100 donation. So, I believe our last hero is right back there with you, Daniel. Looks like nobody else. Oh, Ben's got one. What is that number, Ben? 124. Thank you for your $100 donation. Oh, we got another one. Bidder 200. Keep that hand up. Oh, do we have any more? Oh, we got another one. 124. Keep that number up. You're currently our last hero. Bidder 124. It's looking good for you. Bidder, what we got? 462. You are outdone by 458. Oh, and bidder 124. Bidder 124 with Mr. Connor. You're in the lead. Bidder 124. All right, bidder 124 is looking good. Oh, we got another one. Bidder 140. Bidder 140 is currently in the lead for the American Pharaoh. Oh, whoa. What we got, Daniel? Bidder what? 462 is in the lead. Bidder 462, you are in the lead. Coming around the last turn. Bidder 462 is looking good for, nope. Bidder 124 came in on the outside. Bidder 124 is in the lead for our last hero. And we're coming around that final turn at the count. 462 is in the lead. 462 is in the lead. We're neck and neck right there. And, Mr. Connor, what is that number? 124. Bidder 124, you are in the lead right now for that American Pharaoh halter. And I see one in the back, Daniel. Catch it all the way in the back. 438 has came up from the back and is currently in the lead around the last turn. And 462 is in the lead. 462, you are currently our last hero. Oh, Ben. Bidder 124 is in the lead as our last hero right now. Bidder 124. And we're going to drop the hammer on it in 3, 2. Bidder 232. Bidder 232, you are currently our last hero. Nope. We got one coming up from the back. 438. 438 is in the what we got, Mr. Connor? Bidder 124. Bidder 124 coming on the inside, and we have coming around the outside. We have bidder 458. Bidder 458. They're waiting. Bidder 124 is in the lead as our last hero. Bidder 124. 184. Oh, got outdone. 184 is in the lead. 184. 124, you're back up front. 124 is leading the pack as the last hero. And 3. Oh, what we got? 438. 438 is in the lead right now. And 3, 2. Oh, Bidder 232. Bidder 232 is back up front, leading the pack for a win. And 3, 2. I got Ben first. Bidder 124, and Daniel, you had somebody that I think is in the lead now. 438 is back up front of the pack. Bidder 438, you are currently leading in 3, 2. Bidder 232, last second came in on the inside. Bidder 232, and we got one in the back. What is that? Bidder 200 is back up front. Bidder 200, you're leading the pack as our last hero. Dropping the hammer in 3, 2. Bidder 232, Bidder 232. All right, we're cutting it down. I got 2, 1. Daniel, I got you first and Ben. What's that number? 438, and then 1, 2, 4, and 2. Oh, a Bidder 232. Thank you. But Daniel, 4, is that 438? 462, 462. Thank you. 462, and 2, 1. Bidder 124, you are currently in the lead, and we're dropping it in 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2. You are in the lead at 2, 1. Go ahead. Huh? Oh, who'd you see first? Make a decision quick. Make a decision quick. 1, 2, 4. 398 is currently in the lead. Bidder 398 is, you are the last hero in 2, 1. Oh, what we got? 462. 462 is the leader. 1, 2, 4. You got 1, 2, 4. You're currently our last hero. Bidder 1, 2, 4 in 2, 1. Done. I'm sorry, I done dropped it. Bidder 1, 2, 4. Thank you for being our last hero. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my part of the night, and I truly thank you for being such a fabulous crowd. Thank you for your generous donations. And Brent, it's back to you.
Hey, let's give it up for our auctioneer and all of our bid catchers tonight. Great job, sir. Thank you. Y'all, we are almost through the night. What an awesome night. So much money raised for FFA. We're so happy. And one more thing before we wrap up tonight, our Gator raffle. We want to say thank you to Right Implement. They have generously donated a John Deere Gator for 6 years in a row. That is amazing. And I haven't won any of those years. But anyway, tonight might be the night. This year they wrapped it in a uniquely Kentucky FFA Gator wrap. That is awesome. Please welcome Kentucky FFA Foundation board member with Right Implement, Sarah Butler, to draw our prize. No cheating. They didn't let me draw when I offered to draw. You know, I pulled that name out of the hat.
Okay, where? Here? Here? Follow your heart. There it is. Yep, okay. Again, one more time.
Nick Carter! That's been, congratulations! He earned it. Congrats, Nick.
Auctioneer, we need you back.
Oh, my. All right, we're back in it.
Nick Carter has donated it back. Thank you, Nick.
He probably had to go to the bathroom. We're pulling you back, sir. Come on back. God, I could try to auction.
I think we should leave it to the professionals. I like your spirit, though,
We
babe.
get Sarge up here. He's got a good voice. He can do, hey, get 45.
All right. What do you say? What's the model on that gator? It's green. Oh, it's a green one. I think it's a 590, wasn't it? I believe so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's your chance. If you were not the lucky winner, you get the chance now just to buy it outright. All right, what do you say? Take it home today. You can drive it all the way back. All right, what do you say? 10,000, 10, 5,000. 5,000, 5, now 6. 6,000, 6,000, 5,000, now 6, 6,000, now 7. We get 7, 7,000, now 8, 8,000, now 8,000. I bid 7,000 up front, now 8, 8,000, now 8,000, now 8,000, now 9, 9,000. Riding with you, Anthony, 9,000, now 10, 10, 10, you're out, 10, 10, 10,000. 10,000? No, I'm up front. I got my own man. 10,000. Now 11. 11,000. 11. What's that? 2. It's got a picture. You can look at pictures, can't you? I got 10,000. 11,000. 11,000. I put a 10,000. 11. 11,000. I put a 10. Now 11. 10,000. But 11. 11,000. I put a 10,000. Now 11. 11,000. But 11,000. I put a 10. But 11. 11,000. I put a 10. But 11. 10,000, now 10,5, 10,5, now 11, 10,5, 11, 11,000, I'm at 10,5, riding with me, now 11, up front, 11,000, I'm at 10,5, now 11, 10,5 at 11, 11,000, I'm at 10,5, up front, now 11,000, 11,000, I'm at 10,5 at 11, 11,000, what do you do it, 11,000, 10,5 at 11, now 5, 11,5, 11,5. 11 and a half, 11, 5, 5, 5, 5, 11, 5, now 12, you're out, Anthony, 12,000, 12,000, I'm at 11, 5, now 12, 12, 12,000, I'm at 11, 5, now 12, 12, 12,000, I'm at 11, 5, now 12, 11, 5, now 12, 12,000, I'm at 11, 5, 12, 12, I got 11, 5, you got to be 12. 12,000. Now 5. 12, 5, 5, 5, 5, 12, 5. I'm about 12,000. Now 5, 5, 12, 5, 12,000. Now 5, 12, 5, 12, 5. Is that yes? 12, 5. Now 13. 13, 13,000. I'm about 12, 5. Now 13. Would you 13, 13,000. I'm about 13,000. 12, 5. Now 13. 12, 5. Now 13. 13,000. I'm about 12, 5. Now 13. Did you get it, Ben? 13,000, now 13,5, 5, 5, 5, 13,5, 13,5, 5, 5, 5, 13,5, 13,000, 5, 5, 5, 5, 13,5, 13,000, right with you, Ben, now 5, 13,5, 13,5, 5, 5, 5, 13,000, now 5, 13,000, now 5, all 13,5, now 14. 14,000, 13,5, now 14. 14,000, 13,5, 14. 14, 14,000, 13,5, now 14. 14,000, now 14,5. 5, 5, 5, 14,5, 14 and a half. 14 and a half, 14,000, now 5, 5, 14. 15,000. Now 5, 15,000, now 15,5, 5, 5, 5, 15,5, 15,000, now 5, 15,500, would you do it? 15,5, 15,5, now 16, 16,000, 15,5, now 16, 16,000, 15,5, now 16, now 16, 15,5, now 16, here it all in, all done, 16,000. 15,5, straight away with Ben Connor, now 16,000. All in, all done, gotta go. Here to 15,5, to 16, to 16,000. Sold, 15,5, your way, Ben. What's that number? Hold on. 384 for 15,500. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And with that, we are coming to the close of our program this evening. Before I let you go, I want you to take a look at the beautiful centerpieces again that are on your tables, donated by WKU. One person from your table is welcome to take those home. If you guys are fighting over them because they're so beautiful, it goes to the highest bidder at your table, okay? Or y'all can fight over it. So make sure to take those centerpieces home with you. Besides that, you are free to pay for your auction items online through the app, or you can visit the ladies and the folks in the breezeway before you leave. Please do not take your items with you until you have paid. Besides that, you are free to stay for a little bit longer, and I'm going to welcome back Cutter, Cash, and the Kentucky Grass for a few more songs.
When was the last time you got up before the sun and watched while the night and day melted into one? When was the last time that you really looked at rain just dripping down the gutter, splashing on the window pane? My fondest memories are tied around these things: Sunday school and the bedtime rules, the grandma's squeaky swing. Singing out behind the barn for love, she'd meet me there, just tripping in the hallway over Grandpa's rocking chair. Back in the country, now I know you're gonna sing. Back in the country, don't you wish that you had stayed? Back in the country where the roads still go wild. Back in the country where you walk those country miles. When was the last time you got sun down through a tree, just sitting on the front porch in a good evening breeze? When was the last time that you heard the Bob White song? When was the last time, Lord, I bet it's been too long? Back in the country, now I know you're gonna say, back in the country, don't you wish that you had stayed? Back in the country where the roses still grow wild. Back in the country where you walk those country miles. Back in the country, now I know you're gonna say, back in the country, don't you wish that you had stayed? Back in the country where the roses still grow wild. Back in the country where you walk those country miles. Back in the country where you walk those country miles. I stand on the corner with low down blues, great big hole in the bottom of my shoe. Honey, let me be your soldier dog. I said, let me be your soldier dog, or I will be your mighty dog. Honey, let me be your soldier dog. Well, now look here, Sal, I know you run down stocking and worn out shoes. Honey, let me be your soldier dog. I said, let me be your soldier dog, or I will be your mighty dog. Honey, let me be your soldier dog. was down in the wildwood sitting on a log, finger on trigger and I on hold. Honey, let me be your soldier dog. I said, let me be your soldier dog. I will be your mighty dog. Honey, let me be your soldier dog. Why I pulled the trigger and the gun said go. Shot fell over in Mexico. Honey, let me be your soldier dog. I said, let me be your soldier dog, or I will be your mighty dog. Honey, let me be your soldier dog. I said, let me be your soldier dog, or I will be your mighty dog. Honey, let me be your soldier dog. I'm not looking for a sweetheart. I'm looking for a friend. Someone I can softly turn to when I need to now and then. When my head gets kind of tangled and my soul is lying bare, I reach over in the corner of my life and I find you waiting there. You're a number I can phone. You're a letter I can write. You're my water when I'm thirsty in the middle of the night. You're the first ray of sunshine when I see the morning light. And just knowing you last bright the corner of my life. There's a special kind of feeling when we're simply holding hands, and a special kind of comfort just knowing someone understands. I'm no knight in shining armor, I'll never carry you away, but you're filling up the corner of my life in the nicest kind of way. You're a number I can phone, you're a letter I can write, you're my water when I'm thirsty in the middle of the night. You're the first ray of sunshine when I see the morning light. And just knowing you has bright the corner of my life. I can't count the ways you brighten all the corners of my life. Don't you think you should have called to tell me you weren't coming down? Oh, you look so out of place on this troubled side of town. It's a place where losers go when they know there's nothing